Today is May the 20th, 2014. My name is Tanya Finchum along with Alex Bishop, and we're with Oklahoma State University. And today we're in Hennessey to speak with Ivan Holder, and this is part of our Oklahoma 100-Year Life project. So thank you for having us today. Let's start with having you tell us when you were born.
What?
When you were born.
4/17/14.
14. And where?
In Tacoma, Oklahoma.
And did you have brothers and sisters?
Yeah, one sister and two brothers.
And where are you?
3 brothers.
3 brothers. Were you the oldest or the youngest or in between?
I'm in next to the last.
Next to the last. What did your parents do for a living? What did your father do for a living?
Oh, it was just he farmed some and he was just general work. What he could pick up with his working his horses and mules.
You grew up on a farm?
No, I lived in town and farmed in the country.
Did you have chores?
Yeah,
Milk the cow?
yeah.
Feed the chickens?
No, yeah, I go. Anything you throw out will feed the chicken or a pig.
And where did you go to elementary school?
I changed 7 schools in 9 years.
Too many to go through then. What about high school?
I went to some in Texas, some in Oklahoma, and I graduated in Arizona.
What year?
There's 32, I believe.
Okay. Right about the Depression time.
Huh?
During the Depression.
Yeah.
Do you have any stories from that time period?
Terrible. A lot of dirt. No money. Stock wasn't worth much. Just take what you can get.
Well, once you graduated from high school, what did you do?
Oh, I'd go to college and then run out of money. I'd have to quit college and work until I had enough to go back again. Yeah. Well, I graduated from high school, I say probably 32 or 3, and finished college in 1940.
From where?
At Alabama, Northwestern.
And what was your degree in?
I had a double major in industrial arts and mechanical drawing.
So,
And in the 50s, I got a master's degree
from where?
from Stillwater, naturally. But you wouldn't be here.
That's not.
She saw your sign. She saw your sign and got confused.
Your university.
Right. I've got some. I'm the. Well, my grandson was over there, Randy. He went to Stillwater, but that was a gift, a birthday gift.
So, what year did you graduate from Oklahoma A&M? In the 50 what?
Oh, 50. I don't remember exactly.
Was it still A&M then, or was it Oklahoma State?
can't answer that.
I think it changed in like 58. They changed their name. So were you a shop teacher in high school?
Yes. Like a teacher, I had a lifetime certificate from the 8th grade up.
They don't teach that anymore, I don't think.
No. No. You have to go back every so often to get another shot.
You were a history teacher too.
What?
She said you taught history too.
Social studies and just whatever they know. Some things I didn't want.
And where did you teach?
Oh, I started out at a little rural country school out there between Woodward and Sealing, out around Sealing, a little town, or a little place called Richmond
Richmond?
Grammar School. Then I went from there to Old Core City over here for a year, and they put a lake there, and moved back to western Oklahoma, out around Blyside, and then I went from there to up here to,
Nokomis?
well, this one says better right now. Up here to Nokomis 2 years. Then I went from Nokomis to Garber for 26 years. And then when I retired over there in 74 and moved. And I moved over here when I retired.
In 74.
Not right in here, but over the town, and then I went to 2 or 3 hospitals, and then I've been in here since about, probably 10 or 2007, whatever it is.
Did you enjoy teaching?
Oh, yes and no. I just told you back there I would change my occupation, and here you are asking me again.
What would you change it to?
Oh, I like to be outside, working outside, whatever.
So be a farmer?
I would some farms, but, you know, it takes money to make money, and I never had any one.
Well, were you in the military?
Yes. Oh, no. Took an act of Congress to make me a PFC.
Tell us about it.
Oh, no. This did time overseas.
What branch were you in?
Well, I took basic training in 3 or 4 different branches of the Army. And I took basic training for occupational MP, where the Army took over a town, and you're supposed to go in and take over the whole group, and I took well, what was in the over the water, basic training over the water. I walked off a pair of shoes in 28 days down in Florida in basic training.
Wore out a pair of shoes in 28 days.
Yeah, the soles of
A lot of walking.
yeah. Well, it was a wet season and you know, a lot of sand in the streets down there and you just ride them off and walk them off.
Was that in the 1940s?
Yeah, 41 and 42 along there. I joined the army and I was picked up in 43. Spent, well, I guess about 14 months or more on the water, never got off the boat. And then I went off on the boat on the land and took more training and was in the overseas. And just one thing I can never out of the one section, the Army and Navy, and I had Army clothes and Navy clothes. And I had to jump off the tower into the water. I don't know what they call that now. Just whatever they told you to do.
You decided not to make it a career?
Well, I didn't want it in the first place, but you don't have a choice. I was too old to go in the first place, but well, I thought I was too old.
Well, speaking of your wife, how did you meet her?
Huh?
How did you meet your wife?
Was in school at college at Alva.
Did she work?
She was teacher,
Teacher. What did she teach?
5th grade. In grade school.
So you both had summers off.
Huh?
You both had summers off.
Yeah. Well, you say yes, but if you don't have something to do, you don't eat.
Water.
Go slow.
Oh. When you're old, well, you just take what you get. Little fun, some work.
Well, you mentioned earlier that you like to dance.
Yeah.
What kind of dance?
Ballroom.
Ballroom.
I wasn't tap dancer, no.
Where did you go ballroom dance?
Where did you go ballroom dancing?
Well, down here, Moose Lodge a lot, and up around the college when they had dance. Wherever I was, but most of it here in Moose Lodge here.
How did you learn how to ballroom dance? Who taught you?
Oh, just going from one place to the other and just pick it up. No special lessons. I mean, I wasn't what you call a real shiner. I
Just enjoyed it.
right?
You just enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Did you play sports when you were in high school?
I was too little.
Too little.
Well, I guess I could say I played football. I played end. I mean, I was on the end on the bench and guarded the water bucket. I graduated, or when I got married, I weighed 150 pounds. And then I went up to, when I was on board ship, I got up to 190 pounds. I come in here and I got down to 119 pounds. That's about what I weigh now, about 119 pounds. Skinny old, right?
Well, do you remember your first car?
Well, Barbara and I bought it together. We bought a Model A. Then I went from that, we've had, after we get rid of that, we got new cars most of the time. Found out early you can't make payments and pay for a new car at the same time. You gotta buckle down.
Did you travel much?
Well, I don't know. I just went across both oceans. Went to Ireland and overseas there. And Germany and France and Spain. And I went over the west way and went to over the OOHRP bases over there for Florida. And we bought a house trailer and a pickup. We went to South Texas for 5 years, and then started going to Arizona for the winter and here for the summer. I guess you'd say we made almost the whole state of the Union. All the way from Maine down to South Texas, and from Florida. I took basic training in Florida, and then I never got up there to Alaska. Barbara wanted, she wanted to go to islands, so we went to the islands instead of going to Alaska. That's usually, either you have to be real strong or weak. You just do whatever way else wants to do. We had a good life, if that's what you're trying to figure out.
Now, did you have a favorite place that you visited?
Well, I don't know. I guess if you keep going back enough time in the same place, you must have one. We went to Arizona more than we did any place else. That's one place. After we got the trailer house and got rid of the full trailer and just put the trailer house out there in Arizona and leave it and go back to it every winter.
But would come back to Oklahoma.
Huh?
Oklahoma was home, though. But you would come back to Oklahoma instead of move.
In the winter, in the summertime. Wintertime we go back to, wintertime here we go back to Arizona out there. Greeley, not Greeley. We did go to Greeley, Colorado one winter. Barbara was in school, finishing her art degree. So I went there with you one summer.
And how many children do you have?
3. 2 boys and a girl. A boy and a girl and a boy.
Were they in 4-H?
Hmm?
Were they involved with 4-H?
Barbara was for a while. Pat was in, when she was younger, she was in Girl Scouts. I don't know what you call it, Girl Scouts or what, something like that. My granddad was in the lodge, and that way she got in, what kind of a law?
Well, did you ever think you'd live to be 100?
No. If I had to do it over, I wouldn't. Of course, I wouldn't commit suicide. That's the coward way out. I can't complain and I can't complain, so it just take what you get.
Were you the first in your family to live to 100?
Well, complete 100, yeah. Granddad almost, he got up pretty close to 100. He wanted to get married again, so he wrote in his family Bible. He took 2 years off his. If I were going to take off some years to get married on, I'd want more than 2 years. He lived to be in his 90s. My oldest brother lived to be in the 70s. Then the daughter came next, and another brother, and then me, and then, well, we lost a little My mother-in-law died when I was 8 years old. And my little sister died during the 18th, somewhere along in there. So I had two sisters and 4 brothers.
Well,
3 brothers.
what's your secret to living to 100?
I knew you was going to ask that. There's no secret to it. You just take what you get. I just eat good. Don't drink much. Don't use no tobacco. And no drugs. Just, I guess you say, a clean life. I never was a heavy drinker. I danced, when we went to Arizona, we danced out there naturally because they had dance every week out there. And I snorted a couple of snorts every Saturday night. That would be about enough.
Did you ever smoke?
No.
Not while you were in the military?
Huh?
Not even when you were in the military?
No.
No.
No tobacco. No whiskey. Not much whiskey. Just like I said, not Saturday night.
Was church an important part of your life?
Yeah. I didn't preach anything or anything, but I just went to church. First Christian Church, the Disciple of Christ, just like this one down here. And the kids, fat, and her husband, Mickey, is the preacher at this church down here. And in college, I went to where the church was, First Christian Church. And my folks they were the Church of God, they called it. I went to college up in Lewis in Iowa. But they were different than what I went to.
Well, when you were in Stillwater, where did you live?
Well, I lived in part of the time I drove from Arbor and went, and then part of the time I lived in a dorm. So that was the family I had. It was not exactly dorms, but kind of almost there with some of those school buildings and stuff.
Kind of like a boarding house?
Well, the whole family moved. I had to go, part of the time be on the campus.
Did the GI Bill help pay for that?
Yeah. Yeah, I end up now, I have three, is I get a teacher's retirement and old age get pension and military. I get three incomes.
Every little bit helps.
Huh?
Every little bit helps.
Yeah.
Do you remember your
I'm
first?
lucky to have it. A lot of people don't have it.
Right.
And they're old too.
Do you remember your first television?
Yeah, a little 13-inch. A little bigger it was. And you only get certain programs are on, you know. It wasn't wide open when I got the work. You're not going in very many circles like old Washington.
No, we're just talking about your life. My questions aren't tough. Did you follow politics any?
Huh?
Did you follow politics?
No.
No.
Not to me, that's about the ball on me.
I just wondered if you voted for Bellman.
Huh?
I just wondered if you voted for Henry Bellman.
I bet if I had one home built. Remodeled in some, but I only built one at your new one. Now what you asked me?
I asked you if you voted for Henry Bellman.
Oh! Well, I suppose so, you know, Henry Bellman. If you lived over in there, you couldn't hardly miss him. Because he's in love, eh?
But do you remember seeing your first airplane?
No.
How about driving the tractor for the first time?
Huh?
Did you drive a tractor any? A tractor?
Oh, yeah. A lot of different ones, though. Tractors, he said.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I worked for people that had all the different kinds of tractors. Well, I had a lot of, I could name some of you. People never wouldn't heard about them. An old bull tractor, it was a three-wheel tractor. And a Russell tractor was a tractor with, instead of having a wheel on the back, it had a big cylinder like with spikes on it. And then I had a case and tractor, Watman Taylor. I know that was a long tractor.
Whoa, that's loud.
Scare you. Hello? Hello? Nobody there, Dad.
How about a John Deere?
Yeah. Yeah, John Deere. Case.
The only other one I can think of is a McCormick.
Yeah. Did do it better I have. I can't remember.
All this junk out.
Master Harris. Combines. Run combines and tractors both different time. Not both the same time. But full of combines.
Did you work on a threshing crew?
What?
A threshing crew?
Yes, scoop sweet, away from the threshing machine. And sometimes they hold hay bale, or wheat bales, or grain bales. Oats, barley, maize, Capricorn, all those good things.
Hard work.
Yeah. Especially for a little skinny kid. Slept on top of loads of weight sometimes. So couldn't get to the elevator. Sometimes you slept on hay grain, like putting up alfalfa and things like that. Just sleep on top of that. In the barn loft. Any place you can get some rest. Well, if I told the truth here, you'd think I was lying back there. See? You just never knew where you were going to be, and sometimes.
Well, what were holidays like?
There's not much to them. Something to do during the holiday, and if you can find some work, you work. If you didn't, you just get away with what you get.
What was the favorite thing that your mother cooked for you?
Oh, and back in those days, you didn't just cook for one person. You cooked. Everybody ate what was on the table. You know, the kids have favorites. You know, we had. Same thing they got here, lots of pudding. But that wasn't the best. Apple pie or some kind of pie. And some cake, but anything you get. In the summertime you can help. My hands are small. I got the job of washing
Chores.
glassware, you know.
Mason
products.
jars. Mason jars.
Yeah. Like washing the inside of them so they couldn't put something in them. Well, you go out in summer and pick sand plums or blackberries and get some peaches, apples. I never cared much for oranges. They make my tongue swell up. I was fighting it right now. I get some of it in here. You get some of this fine orange juice. My trip to South Texas, the first 5 years we had a trailer. Went down there, and then when you go down to Old Mexico and spend some part of the summer. So I covered pretty well the whole United States.
He's getting tired.
You don't tell me you run out of questions.
No, I think you're getting tired on me.
Well, maybe you can talk some loose.
Did a tornado ever get close to you?
Yeah, and a half a mile of this place right here.
That's a little too close.
Yes. That across. My mother was scared of it. I heard when storms come up, we went to the cellar. I remember going mad, and I thought we fled. We had a good cellar though.
That's where she kept her canned goods?
Huh?
That's where she kept her cans of food?
Yeah.
Did she can meat too?
Oh, I don't remember that very much. Probably sausage, brought it down in grease. And well, the eggs were scarce. Well, you put eggs down in jars, big jars, and I don't remember what they used. Super grease or something.
Well, is there anything on your bucket list you'd like to do that you haven't?
Oh, no, I'm doing good now to worry about it.
I think humor has had a part in your life, hasn't it?
Huh?
Humor.
Oh, I have fun, yeah.
Do you have a philosophy you live by? One day at a time.
Huh?
One day at a time. Any advice you want to give to us?
Yeah. Well, keep your body clean and your mind clean, and you stay off of drugs and whiskey and alcohol and tobacco. Not get too friendly with too many women.
Dad.
I guess when history is written, what does he want to be written? I don't know.
Well, that wasn't very nice to say that. Wasn't more women in here.
Yeah, there's too many
than
women in here. Shame on you.
No, I wasn't that kind of around there. I worked in a lot of homes. I mean, lived in a lot of homes where it was family with girls and women, but not any real close ones while I was young.
Is there anything else you want to add before I ask my last question?
Well, no, it'll probably come to me, I'll cut in.
Well, my last question is, when history's written about you, what would you like for it to say?
Just say hello and goodbye. That's all there is left to say.
Alrighty, well, I'll say hello and goodbye and thank you.
You come in the school and go out all in the other way. Either that or you just, my dad fell down. He had he hit his head on the head on the sink in the bathroom and never did come out of it. One brother died of a cerebral hemorrhage, and well, Jim fell, bumped his head and died. Dale, the youngest brother, got shot down overseas. He was a tail gunner on an airplane. And I shot down. My sister lived to be quite old. The worst guy all over, from Washington to Texas to Oklahoma. That's all land. Yeah, that's up a little and down a little.
Well, thank you for sharing your story with us today.
Well, it's not much.
Yes, it is. Thank you very
What?
much.
A lot of people had big stories to tell, you know, how great everything was, but I felt lucky to live.
Well, I'm sure you influenced a lot of lives teaching for 20-something years.
Huh?
Said you were a teacher, so you did good. Thank you.
Yeah.